Wanna see Jack put for the bum, half a pound say yo, yeah, yeah. That thing go by love in organization. With them nice, separation, national geographic, see Babylon, they won't come to be like a...
I didn't have to go to the field as much, because I get to come out of the field about 11 and go cook. Okay, you done worked enough, go into the house and get the dinner ready.
Right.
So I get to leave out. Why she get to leave? Because she got to go cook. Baby hating on me. About 53 or 54 years I've been cooking. Beans or greens, making cornbread or whatever. Whatever was the menu, I had to cook it. Fry the chicken, kill the chicken, wring his neck, go pick him, burn the feathers off, cut him up, and cook him.
How long you been vegetarian?
Since I was 23 years old.
What made you go vegetarian?
The fear of a heart attack and a stroke and diabetes. The fear of becoming like the rest of my family members, overweight, obese, and with a primary physician from the time you're a teenager. I didn't want a primary physician. You only need a doctor, I found out, if you're sick. If you're not sick, why do you need a doctor? We have our beginning stage of our canned yam. You simply peel the potatoes, put about half a pot of water in there, put your hunk of soy margarine up in there with some brown sugar, nutmeg and allspice, and let it cook for like 45 minutes and get ready. In this pot we have our green beans, which down south they call these snap beans because you can snap them all over in half, but I just leave them whole basically. Saute a little onions, garlic, bell pepper, thyme, put in the bottom. Let them boil for about 45 minutes. This is what you call bok choy. Bok choy green. We're gonna mix it with the kale. Gonna stir fry it on top of the stove for about 30 minutes.
How important is the sauteing stage for the greens?
Well, this stage here, it gives, it's like what they used to use meat for. They say, almost season my greens. And they used to cook meat down in the bottom of the pot and then put the greens on top of the beans. This is the meat. This becomes the meat. That's gonna give you the flavor that you enjoy so much when you're eating it. You say, "Ooh, this tastes good." That's what does it.
And that once again is a combination of
scallion, green scallion, garlic, onions, bell pepper. Now you just start gradually piling the greens in there, and you can turn the fire down once you start putting the greens in. Because now what's gonna happen? The greens are gonna start to make their own water. So they're really gonna start steaming themselves with their own liquids. I cook with numbers. I use 6 pieces rarely, usually 7 or 9, 5. I like numbers when I'm cooking. What it is, 2, 4, 6, 7. So you see, that's my number for the day.
And it just happened to be 7?
Just happened to be 7. That should make it strong enough, medicinal enough, and tasty enough. Remember how long we've been knowing you are what you eat. That hasn't changed, you know. You are what you eat. Remember that? We learned that we was way young. People think that's changed. I notice they don't hardly say it no more. But it's still true. You are what you eat.
So we got all the ingredients for the potato salad. What's all in here, Mom?
Well, we got the red and green bell pepper, sweet relish. We just raided your garden out there with the condiments, the parsley, celery, what was it, dill, cilantro. And now we're gonna put the spices in here. Little spike. Little cayenne. Meezy, pass me the mustard out of the fridge, please.
Yes, mama.
Everybody's responsible because you weren't right, okay? I'll dab a do you.
Little sugar.
Little sugar.
That looks good.
Gotta have arms like Michelle Obama to do this. Can't have no little weak, flabby arms. What kind of arms she got under that shirt? Like Michelle Obama.
What is tofu?
It's made out of soybeans. But soybeans are kind of fermented for a few days with water and salt. That's all. You know, back in the day, they used to only give soybeans to cows. Now they figure, oh, people is eating it now.
So what are you dipping the tofu in?
And that nutritional yeast. Give it a little crispy flavor. Yeast is fermented soy. It's fermented. They done made it off of, you know how they let it ferment and scrape it off.
So it serves as like a batter?
Like a batter, like breading. Like bread and fish or something. Just take just a little oil in the bottom, not much, enough to cover the bottom.
How much did you put in there?
Just enough to cover the corn. Just enough to cover it. And you can add your little spike to the mix. Chop up your little bell pepper. You can put them right in after you put it in the pot. And a little olive oil for flavor to our portobellos here.
Black time got killed by somebody and set it up.
Yeah, they set it up. And they had their funeral, that was that day.
What did you add to the mushrooms, Mom?
I added the red bell pepper, the green, the red onions, and now I'm just adding the little tomatoes I'm gonna chop. But I'd like to go out there and rob your little garden one more time. I need a few little cilantro and parsley and dill and, what was that, oregano? Okay, I need a few sprigs of that. But they're not just frying, they're like sauteing. Basically, right now, everything's done basically cooked out, they just sort of steaming on.
If you're not eating this good, you ain't ever ate this good.
If you ain't
You
ever
ain't good.
You ain't ate.
This is.
Don't tell them the whole secret, just tell them it is that it is.
This is the best food you will ever eat that has no meat. GetItIn.com. This is getting it in. This is a meal that if you have never got this meal in, you have never really eaten healthy. You might have some raw food. You ain't never had barbecue tofu that looked this good. Look at that.
It tastes that good.
Look at that. Portobello mushroom seasoned to a T. Green beans and potatoes. Potato salad. Look at that. What's that red stuff right there? It's cayenne pepper, onions.
Fresh.
Greens. What's this? Kale?
Kale and bok choy.
Kale, bok choy. Got the yams with the cinnamon melting off of them. Plantain, fried corn, seasoned, and a little bit of rice up there hiding.
Little curry rice. Think of all our Caribbean.
And it's right. Get it in. I'm about to go get this in.
Family.